people are not happy. They are not happy. They are unfulfilled. They are tired of the rat race. They're tired of living someone else's dream. They feel so unfulfilled in everything that they do every day, and just getting a paycheck is not enough anymore. People are searching for purpose and something that brings their soul to life and something that they can pour themselves into. Let me tell you something. Today I had a friend share her wild, crazy ideas about her dreams with me. And she was hesitant at first because she said, I'm a little bit afraid to share this information just because I feel like people are going to think I'm crazy. And then she goes, but not you. You wouldn't think I'm crazy. And then she shared this idea with me, and I just sat back and I got so excited for her. You need to dream. Not only do you need to dream, you need to think outside of the box. You need to become immersed in whatever it is that sets your soul on fire. And so what if people think you're crazy? Guess what? They are going to think you're crazy. Anytime that you step outside of the box and you think outside of what the social norm is doing, then yeah, it's going to be looked at as crazy. And some people are going to have opinions about it, and some people are going to try to put their 2 cents in. But here's what I pointed out to her today. You know what? Your idea is a little crazy. But just because it's crazy doesn't mean it's bad. Like, I don't mean it's crazy, like y'all are crazy, what are you doing? I mean, this is freaking crazy and so freaking awesome. So don't let people discourage you by saying you're crazy or feeling like people are gonna think you're crazy because you think outside of the box. But what I pointed out to her was, look at how many people are playing by the rules, doing things exactly the way that society has set it up for them to do, and yet they are so unhappy. I work with people every single day of my life, whether that's in my workplace or in other personal things that I'm a part of. Every single day I work with people. And throughout my time of working with people now and in the past, people are not happy. They are not happy. They are unfulfilled. They are tired of the rat race. They're tired of living someone else's dream. They feel so unfulfilled in everything that they do every day, and just getting a paycheck is not enough anymore. People are searching for purpose and something that brings their soul to life and something that they can pour themselves into. So if you have a dream, you have something that you really want to go for, but you think that people are going to think you're crazy, let them think you're crazy. Because you know what? I think anyone who has done anything great, and I don't just mean like big, famous, rich. I'm talking like great, done great things. They had to be a little bit crazy in order to do that thing. So why not be a little crazy? We hear all these amazing quotes, extraordinary people, people who stand out because they were willing to be brave and do something different. And we admire that and we honor that. And yet, when people close to us in our lives step out to do something crazy, don't be a person who's going to hinder them. Actually, you know what? I'm not even using this video to talk to the haters. I'm using this video to talk to you. That dream, that passion, that pursuit that is inside of you, but you are so hesitant because you feel like people are going to think you're crazy. I will tell you this. They are not your worst critic. You are your worst critic. You need to step fully into who you are and go for whatever that thing is. They're going to, what they think is no longer an excuse for you to hold yourself back from what makes you so happy. Motorcycle down the street. It's no longer an excuse. What they think is no longer an excuse for what makes you happy. So today I was talking to my friend and she was sharing these dreams and aspirations with me, and I just felt so doggone excited for her and her family, because they are stepping out into a new adventure, into this, and it's not fully there yet, but they have these ideas that are really close to being realities. And I admire that so much because they're thinking outside of the box, and I know wholeheartedly it will work out for them. She and I were talking today about how you start here and then there's this gap and then this is the other side. And you know how to, you know, there's here and you know the other side, but it's that gap in between that's the scariest of them all. But the gap always works itself out. Has it not done that multiple times in your life where you're trying to get from one side to the other, but there's that gap? And if you focus on that gap, and am I going to fall through? Is there a net to catch me? How far down is, don't worry about the hole in the middle. Just keep your focus on that other side. You will get there. And so what if it's crazy? It should be crazy, because if it's not, it's just like every other ordinary thing that's going on, and we can all do that. And again, at the end of the day, for the most part, the people I know and for myself personally, ordinary does not make us happy. Now, being content and being happy with where you are and what you're doing doesn't have to be big, major things. I always point that out, because I think a lot of times we feel like if I'm gonna do something big, it's gonna be big, fame, money, and out there somewhere. No, it's right here. It all starts with what you already know, and there's a stirring inside of you. It's a thought that comes back to you over and over again of something you need to pursue and something you need to do. But then you start looking at that hole between the two sides, and then it unravels and you just let it go. Look at that other side and jump. And don't worry about being called crazy, because you probably are a little crazy, but that's not a bad thing. It's actually a really honorable thing. Go get your dreams. Go take your next step to pursue that crazy, crazy thing. You crazy, crazy person who's gonna make radical change in this world. Go get it. And that's what I've got today. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe, because I'll just sometimes have these random moments where I just want to sit down in front of my camera and take a few minutes to just pour out some words of encouragement for myself, for you, for us collectively, because we are stronger in numbers. See you next time.